Cowboys fans, hold onto your hats because the unthinkable has just become reality. David Njoku, one of the most explosive tight ends in the NFL, has officially signed with the Dallas Cowboys, sending shockwaves through the entire NFL landscape and igniting a wildfire of excitement across Cowboys Nation. If you're a fan of America's team, this is the kind of news that makes your heart race, your voice soar, and your expectations for the 2025 season skyrocket. The moment that tweet hit David Njoku signs with the Dallas Cowboys, it felt like the football world stopped turning for just a moment and then immediately erupted into celebration. This is more than just a roster move. This is a message to the entire league. Dallas is all in, and they're not here to play small ball anymore. With one of the most athletic and physically gifted tight ends now wearing the star, Dak Prescott's offensive arsenal just got a whole lot more dangerous. You can feel the energy shift. The voice of Dallas, the heartbeat of this team's loyal fan base, is roaring in support of this move, echoing across Texas and beyond. This isn't just about stats or contracts. This is about swagger, about dominance, about changing the narrative for a franchise that has been on the brink of greatness but needed just a little more firepower to get over the hump. And now they have it. David Njoku isn't just another tight end. He's a freak of nature, 6'4", 250 pounds of raw muscle, unmatched agility, and elite pass-catching skills. He's a nightmare for defenses, a mismatch no matter who lines up against him. Linebackers are too slow, safeties are too small, and corners can't body up with his size. In 2023, Njoku was an absolute menace on the field, posting 81 catches for 882 yards and 6 touchdowns, despite inconsistent quarterback play in Cleveland. Even during a 2024 campaign that saw him miss several games due to injury, he still managed to rack up 64 receptions, 505 yards, and 5 TDs in just 11 games. That kind of production is something the Cowboys have been searching for from the tight end position for years. Jake Ferguson and Luke Schoonmaker showed promise, sure, but adding Njoku into the mix turns this unit from solid to elite overnight. He's not coming in to ride the bench or split snaps. He's coming in as a game changer, a cornerstone of an offensive resurgence that has fans dreaming of playoff wins and maybe even something more. From the front office's perspective, this was a move of calculated aggression. Jerry Jones and the Cowboys brass knew that if they were going to finally get over that postseason wall, they needed to give Dak Prescott every tool possible. With CeeDee Lamb already dominating, George Pickens providing a vertical threat, and Tony Pollard now fully healthy and ready to explode out of the backfield, adding a tight end with Njoku's ability was the final piece to create a nearly unstoppable offense. The way this team is shaping up is no longer about hope, it's about expectation. And Dak Prescott? He's got to be grinning ear to ear. You give him a target like Njoku, a guy who can stretch the field down the seam, block in the run game, and serve as a go-to safety valve on third down, and you're setting him up for a career year. There's already buzz coming out of Oxnard training camp that the two are building chemistry fast. Short yardage drills, goal line fade reps, and RPO sets are all being designed around the threat Njoku brings. This isn't an experiment. This is the real deal. Let's talk about what this means for the Cowboys playbook. Offensive coordinator Brian Schottenheimer now has the kind of chess piece every coach dreams of. Expect to see Njoku used in motion, flexed out wide, and matched up against undersized corners. We'll see him chip block, fake into a screen, then explode upfield for 30 yards. His presence opens up the field for CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens, taking pressure off the wide receivers and giving defenses nightmares trying to figure out who to cover. It's going to be pick your poison every single Sunday. If you double Lamb, Njoku eats your linebacker alive. Focus on Njoku? Pickens is already streaking past your safety. You stack the box to try and control Pollard? Dak rolls out and hits Njoku across the middle for 15 yards. It's a domino effect of offensive options, and Dallas is playing for keeps. In the red zone, where Dallas often struggled to punch it in last season, Njoku gives them a weapon who can body up defenders and make contested catches in traffic. He's the ultimate safety net and a game-breaker all at once. Now, let's address the fan reaction, because Cowboys fans have been loud about this signing. Twitter, Threads, Instagram, it all exploded the second the news dropped. Finally, a tight end who can dominate, wrote one fan. This is our year. You can feel it. And it's not just hype, it's genuine optimism. This team has long had talent but lacked the spark to ignite something special. Njoku's signing feels like that spark. Merchandise is already flying off shelves, jerseys, hats, even custom cleats, because fans aren't just supporting this move, they're living it. Go to any local bar in Dallas this week and you'll hear the same chant, Njoku. Njoku. Cowboys fans know football, and they know what this means. They know this isn't just about fantasy stats, it's about culture. A winning culture. One that has been aching to return to championship form since the 1990s. This move brings that dream closer. But let's be fair, it's not all sunshine. Njoku has had his fair share of injuries. He's missed time in several seasons and is coming off a year where he didn't play the full 17. So yes, there's risk. There's also the contract situation. He's not signed for the long term, and the Cowboys will need to work their cap magic if they want to extend him past 2025. But sometimes, you've got to bet big to win big, and the Cowboys are clearly pushing all their chips to the center of the table. They believe in this roster. They believe in Dak. And they believe Njoku is the difference maker. And if he stays healthy, there's no reason he can't deliver a Pro Bowl season again. He's in his prime. He's hungry. And he knows this is his chance to shine on the biggest stage in football. Think about what this does to opposing defenses. You're a defensive coordinator preparing for Dallas now. Who do you key in on? You can't double everyone. You can't blitz too aggressively, or Njoku will find the soft spot in your coverage and make you pay. Zone defense? Good luck, he'll sit right in the gap and snag a 12-yard first down before you can blink. Man defense? That's laughable unless you've got a unicorn of a linebacker. The addition of Njoku fundamentally shifts how opponents approach the Cowboys. And with Micah Parsons leading the defense and Trayvon Diggs patrolling the secondary, this isn't just an offense-first team either. Dallas is building something balanced, something dangerous, something that could seriously contend. And make no mistake, Super Bowl talk isn't just speculation anymore. It's a legitimate goal. This isn't about squeaking into the wild card round. This is about winning the NFC East, claiming home field advantage, and marching all the way to the promised land. Preseason will be our first real look at this new-look Cowboys offense, and fans will be watching every snap with laser focus. How often does Dak look Njoku's way? What formations do they use? Who loses reps as a result? There will be competition. Jake Ferguson and Luke Schoonmaker won't go quietly, but Njoku has already made it clear he's here to lead, not follow. Expect highlight reel catches, big blocks, and that signature Njoku swagger. He brings a toughness, a fire, and a belief in himself that is contagious. It's what leaders do. And as the Cowboys prepare for a brutal schedule with playoff implications from week 1, having a guy like that in the huddle makes all the difference. So here we are, standing on the edge of something potentially historic. Cowboys fans are ready. The stadium will be packed. The streets of Dallas will be buzzing. The drums of competition are beating louder than ever. And now, with David Njoku suiting up in silver and blue, the Cowboys have one more weapon, one more reason to believe that this could finally be their year. Keep your eyes on Dak, your ears on the crowd, and your heart locked in, because the Dallas Cowboys just took a giant leap forward. Njoku has landed in Big D, and the voice of Dallas has never roared louder.